need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
So the Raptors starting five. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there it shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Now here's Van Vliet. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Now here's Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Smith passes to Hield. Here's the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hield always has the green light from behind the arc. This guy's so efficient.
Trent outside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Gray. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Trent doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Poke loose. It's stolen by Halliburton. In transition, here come the Pacers. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Outside Anunoby. Trent from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Gray. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Siakam against Turner. Outside Hield. Clock at 6. Floats one. Yes, it's good. Hield's got 8.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And Toronto calls time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Trent's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Gray. In the game against Denver, very impressive. Hield for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Trent for 3. Sinks the tray.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And the basket by Hield.
They can't stop them.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Barnes against Smith. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's Gray, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
The Pacers making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, BA. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Now here's Turner. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent for 3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. And here's Anunoby. Trent finds Anunoby. Now here's Van Vliet. Trent with room to shoot. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Trent's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Here's Neesmith. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 19.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Trent outside. Hield against Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Here's Trent. From 12 feet. The rebound by Turner.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Hield. Again, Indiana.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Trent outside. Siakam, a pass to Trent. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Pass to Turner. Fires the 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Anunoby. And here's Trent beyond the arc. The shot off that time.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Counted.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Trent. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple.
Jr.
Trent's got 12.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Haliburton outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Fades and shoots. And another basket for Toronto.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Here's Gray. To the middle. Here's Turner. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
At the line for Indiana, Miles Turner.
And that one falls. Substitution here for Toronto. Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Young. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Anunoby, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Van Vliet. For Indiana, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. So for Toronto right now, they've got Scotty Barnes, Chris Boucher out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Ben in at the point guard position. So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Pacers. Pass to Ben. Lets it fly. No good that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
The Pacers making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. Here's Gray. Give him 8 points now. Hield on the wing. Releases. And no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Siakam gets the bucket.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Now here's Hield. 17 points for him last game against Denver. Here's Gray, guarded by Trent. Pass to Neesmith. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 guarded. Puts up a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Gray. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Trent. And here's Barnes. Boucher with it. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hield.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Here's Halliburton. And a nice finish on the layup. Halliburton's got 7 points.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Wow, don't let the lean frame fool you. A ferocious finish on that dunk by Chris Boucher.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Oh, big time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that tape. I could watch moves like that all day.
Here's Gray. That one falls. 13 points in the game.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Pass to Benton. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Now Trent. This one for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Trent. Here's Benton. Charity stripe shot. And yep, it's good.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Gray. He's got 13. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Tries a 10-footer. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Gray. Here's Hield. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Nesmith. Here's Gray. He's got 15. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hield. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. The Raptors shooting just 38% for this game so far. Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent. There's the 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Trent's got 17.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Halliburton outside to the paint. Down low. Here's Gray, guarded by Trent. Hield against Barnes. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Trent with it. Launches a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of the score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with. Now, this is such a critical component to Siakam's game. The face-up ability, nicely done on the jump shot.
Pass to Gray. Back to Hield, and here's Halliburton. Outside Hield. Fires from deep. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Benton. 9 points in the game. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Halliburton outside. Pass to Gray. Now here's Turner. He's guarded by Barnes. Offensive board. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Turner's got 9 points.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Boucher passes to Barnes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for Indiana, getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. Back after this.
The Raptors, 48. Fans, your Pacers, you Stance team. Your Pacers, youth dance team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Hield and Jackson are holding down the forward spots. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, then there's Miles Turner, and it's Gray in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Trent. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Gray, guarded by Trent. Inside, in the air. And a nice layup by Turner. 11 points in the game.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby for 3. Pacers with a rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Now here's Hield. He's got 34. Halliburton finds Hield. Yep, that one's good. Hield's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Trent. 17 points in the game. And they get it back. Barnes, no good.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
To the inside, Gray. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the Raptors miss again.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
2 points. That one goes.
Jackson.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Trent to end the drought. Pure from three-point range. Trent's got 20 points.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Gray, good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Assisted.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Gray, guarded by Trent. Stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Siakam. Pass to Trent. Takes the three. And the Raptors, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Turner finds Halliburton. Here's Gray. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lid.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent from deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Tice checked in for Indiana. Smith comes in for Jackson. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher's checked in. Here's Gray. And there's the drive. And he makes it. Give him 23.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Toronto, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Trent, the pass to Boucher. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Here's Gray. Outside for Halliburton. Over to the wing. He puts up a three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
The Raptors have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Halliburton against Van Vliet. Boucher outside. The three is up. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Gray. Hield on the wing. Anunoby covering. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Gray.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Van Vliet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Trent for 3. That shot missing. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Hield. Misses off the right iron.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Trent's shot is off.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Hield against Anunoby. Back to Hield. The 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Trent outside. Boucher outside. Down low. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by Hield.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Smith. Here's Gray. Outside heel. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And they pick up two.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the Raptors miss again.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough. I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Not sure why. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just